Let's talk about Dallas's new PTI program, which is a great program for people who've never been arrested before to deal with their cases and get it off their record. Dallas's new PTI program, which stands for Pretrial Intervention Program, is a good program for those who have never been arrested before or gotten in trouble before. It replaces what Dallas previously had, which were called conditional dismissals. Conditional dismissals were where your attorney would approach the prosecutor, say, hey, my client will take a class like anger management. In exchange for taking the class for anger management, the case is dismissed by the judge. You would still have to wait for the statute of limitations to run before you could file a petition for expunction. And expunction, for those who don't know what that is, that's where you can get your record wiped clean. And the big difference when you complete the PTI program in Dallas is as soon as you're done, it's immediately expungible. That means you complete the program, the case is dismissed, and your attorney can immediately file a petition for expunction. Within 2 to 3 months after that, your record can be wiped clean. So you're looking at something that could be completed potentially in 6 months. The process is probably going to take about a year, but that's much faster than the old program of conditional dismissals, where if you completed a program, the prosecutor dismissed the case or filed a motion to dismiss the case, and you would have to wait for the statute of limitations to run, which in most cases is multiple years, and in felony cases can last several years. It's much more likely that you're going to be able to get into the PTI program if you've been charged with a misdemeanor, but in certain circumstances, you can get into a PTI program if you've been arrested for a felony as well. Now, getting into the new PTI program is not cheap. You're going to have to pay $120 up front. The $120 covers probation fees. So generally, these PTI programs are going to last only 2 months. That means you take a couple of classes, you do what else they ask you to do, and then your case will be dismissed. But up front, you have to pay $120. You also have to pay $250 to get into the program itself. Now, sometimes if you can't afford to pay those amounts will be forgiven, but you have to meet certain qualifications to get those amounts waived. Thank you for watching. If you or someone you know has a criminal case, give us a call at 214-903-4000. Otherwise, you can reach us at vergestexas.com.